The tennis world is reeling, and Asia is absolutely stunned because Alex Eala isn't just making waves in singles. The Abu Dhabi Open is setting the stage for a destiny-defining explosion. Right out of the gate in the opening doubles round, we are witnessing a collision of Filipino bloodlines featuring Eala and Indonesian powerhouse Janice Jen. They are staring down the barrel against US Open finalist Leylah Fernandez and the legendary French icon Kristina Mladenovic. This is a full-blown Filipino versus Filipino heritage clash that has the entire internet buzzing with anticipation. You can practically feel the electric pride pulsating through every live tweet, spanning from pure fan excitement to the friendly rivalry enveloping the court. But here is the real conflict. Can Alex overcome her Manila heartbreak and a nagging thigh injury to topple an established titan like Leylah? We are about to dissect this career-defining moment piece by piece. We will expose the vulnerabilities of the veteran duo and explain why the raw hunger of Eala and Jen might just devour the experience of champions. Do not scroll away, because this marks the ignition of the Filipino tennis revolution that has stunned the entire Asian continent. Beneath the towering skyscrapers of the UAE, a saga of bloodlines and legacy is about to be etched onto the hard courts of the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open. Let me be clear, this is far from your ordinary doubles match. It is a massive blockbuster event, bringing together the two biggest names carrying Filipino DNA in the global tennis arena. In one corner stands our 20-year-old champion Alex Eala, partnered with the Indonesian powerhouse Janice Jen. In the opposite corner looms the Canadian superstar with a Filipino mother, the 2021 US Open finalist Leylah Fernandez. She is joining forces with the former world #1 doubles specialist Kristina Mladenovic. The tension transcends a mere game. It is a rematch of destinies that ignites the passion of every Filipino across the globe. Fans are absolutely losing their minds on live tweets and forums, calling this the dream matchup they have been waiting for forever. Social media sentiment is unanimous. Seeing these two modern icons of Filipino heritage face off is nothing short of inspirational. Yet behind the cheerful facade of friendly rivalry lies a deep, pulsating undercurrent of anxiety. We must remember that Alex's wounds are still fresh from her heartbreaking quarterfinal loss in Manila against Camila Osorio. Netizens are asking the tough questions. Has Alex fully recovered, and can her mental steel withstand the crushing pressure of a WTA 500 event? Every comment overflows with genuine concern, proving that every single shot Alex takes is a shot taken for the entire nation. But the real conflict we need to unravel is the intense battle between personal career progression and national representation. Alex is currently in the middle of a brutal tour grind, and with her thigh injury and recent losses, many question if she can keep pace with elite guards like Fernandez. Leylah, on the other hand, carries the undeniable stamp of an established superstar, boasting 3 major titles. But here is the plot twist that shocked everyone. In the doubles arena, Alex and Janice are considered absolute giant slayers. Alex intends to weaponize that underdog pressure and use it as high-octane fuel on the court. With every baseline bomb from Jen and Eala's lightning speed at the net, they plan to flip the script and prove the new generation is ready to conquer. This is a global shockwave, showcasing the meteoric rise of Asian tennis forces against the established European veterans. As one trending post perfectly put it, this is the Filipino tennis revolution charging forward. As both sides prepare for their clash this February 6th, you can feel the online communities trembling with anticipation. This is not just about points on a scoreboard, it is about who is infinitely hungrier for victory. We expect every scream in Abu Dhabi to echo directly from the hearts of our countrymen witnessing this historic heritage showdown. At first glance, it looks like the odds are stacked heavily against our hometown hero. How exactly does the duo of Alex and Jen fight a powerhouse team composed of a Grand Slam finalist and a former world #1 specialist? However, if we dissect the recent performances of Fernandez and Mladenovic, there are visible cracks in their armor that Alex can exploit. According to sharp-eyed tennis analysts on Reddit, the pressure is not on Alex but weighs heavily on Leylah, since everyone expects the established stars to dominate. But in the world of doubles, raw chemistry outweighs individual stardom every single time. This is the tactical advantage Alex plans to use to shake up the tour. So let us break down the vulnerability factor. Kristina Mladenovic, despite being a legend, often struggles with her second serve and footwork during the opening rounds. Leylah, even with her high singles ranking, tends to be overly aggressive at the net, leaving massive gaps at the baseline. This is exactly where Alex Eala's lefty laser comes into play. Because she is left-handed, Her return serves carry a wicked spin that targets the weak side of her opponents, making her strategy brutally simple. The goal is to force those seasoned pros out of their comfort zones, pushing them into awkward angles they simply cannot handle. This is exactly where the explosive synergy between Alex and Janice Chen comes alive. The Indonesian sensation is famous for launching heavy artillery right from the baseline. Her powerful ground strokes force opponents to scramble backward, and while Chen brings the heat from the rear, Alex steps up as the deadly assassin guarding the net. We have witnessed Alex's lightning-fast reflexes in previous double showdowns, and that speed is going to be the ultimate rude awakening for Leylah and her squad. The Twitterverse is already buzzing, with eagle-eyed fans spotting the difference immediately. Alex's game at the net has leveled up massively. She is moving faster and striking with absolute decision. Now, that vibrant, youthful energy from Alex and Janice is set to test the old guard's patience, but there is still that lingering question about her physical condition. Amid the swirl of hot takes online, skeptics are wondering if Alex can really dominate the net while nursing that nagging thigh issue. But this is exactly where Alex's warrior spirit flips the entire narrative on its head. She will use that pain as fuel to end points in a heartbeat, skipping the long rallies in favor of a hyper-aggressive assault from our champion. Every single swing becomes a calculated gamble, high risk, and absolutely high reward. It is a tactical curveball Fernandez's camp won't see coming. An underdog made twice as dangerous by a starving need for redemption. This heritage showdown has transformed into a deeply personal debate across online communities. Voices are getting louder, arguing that Leylah Fernandez, despite her Filipino roots, essentially represents the Western tennis machine. Meanwhile, Alex stands as the symbol of pure Asian grit, and the fans' emotions are continuously swirling, blending anticipation for the match with fierce loyalty for our girl who just survived that heartbreak in Manila. The electric home court atmosphere in Abu Dhabi, fueled by thousands of overseas workers, will act as the silent partner for Alex and Janice. With every roar from the stands, Mladenovic's squad will find their focus shattering, and that is exactly the plan. Break the veterans' momentum with blinding speed and unpredictable shots, because the Eala-Chen alliance is far more than just a standard pairing. It is a bold declaration that Southeast Asian tennis is ready to slay giants, and as the February 6th showdown nears, the whole world holds its breath. Will that youthful hunger be enough to devour veteran grit? Once they step onto the Abu Dhabi court, rankings and reputations cease to exist. The only thing that truly matters is who is willing to bleed for every single point.